Very good evening from Florida. We live, and it's great to have you all here. This is a special. Can't believe I'm saying that. 70,000 special, 71,000 special actually. Let me know how's the sound. And yeah, I was planning to speak about different things. Kind of like a future update, right? Channel, the name of the channel changed. Maybe you're gonna have some questions about that. We can do a Q&A, whatever. And recently I published something about a workshop that I'm planning around an experience that I had here in Florida in the Satvatove community, and I wanted to share it with all of you so we can speak about that. And yeah, thank you everybody who joined, who's joining, who's gonna join us on the rebroadcast. So nice to have you here. I'm gonna have another separate monitor specifically for the comments, so I can make sure each and one of you gets my full attention. Yes. Ruhan, several million views. Harnet, Anant joined. Movies Hollywood, been here from the very beginning. Tramcat, that's a funny name. Alejandra Fernandez, Haribol from Argentina. Hare Krishna, ¿cómo estás? Mi amor. Nice to have you here. Where can I put the light? Can I want the light? Light the light. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. And yeah, it's gonna be really ecstatic. The news are kind of like weird. I heard the quarantine is sort of like back or whatever. It's kind of interesting, but nonetheless, in the light of the events, I want to bring you all closer to me, either through these live streams that I'm going to be launching more oftenly now. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and so on and so on. Hit the bell, notification bell, so you know when that live stream is coming up. I renewed my Instagram, renewed my name, so many things, so many maybe questions you have around that. Hare Krishna Ashish from India, nice to see you here. Where are you from in India? And yeah, a workshop. I'm planning out this workshop with Dr. David Wolf, Dhira Govinda Das, around a communication-based approach for self-realization, how to use this great tool that God gave us, the power of speech, the power of conscious communication, to actually understand who we are, who are the people around us, and utilize all the Krishna conscious principles, all the spiritual principles in a very, very efficient way. And I'm looking forward for that. Some of you already emailed me after the post. Thank you so much. If you want to hear about it more personally, you can email me at livingmonk108@gmail.com. So I'm gonna be inviting people for that workshop that is gonna take place in I think 2 weeks from now, something like that. The date is not certain yet. Right now I'm just like gathering all the people who are interested. If you are interested, Nitin, okay, Nitin, nice to see you here. Hare Krishna, Omkar, Bara, Anand, Partapol, nice to have some members from the YouTube membership program. Recently I published a video specifically for the members. My talk with a friend that I met in Europe. He is from Iran and I'm from Israel, as some of you already know. And it was a really nice conversation. I published a short 5-minute segment from there. And if you want to see the whole thing, just to make sure that it's confidential, because he said many things that might get him into trouble. He asked me to make that more private, and the Patreon and the YouTube membership program is perfect for that. So thank you everyone who joined me there. And Partha Paul is one of them. He has a white tilak. That means that he joined just recently. This is his first month. After the first month, you get a red tilak, then a blue tilak, then a golden tilak, and then there's a surprise. So check out the membership program. It's down below. There's a join button. If you don't know what am I talking about. Hare Krishna. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for more people to join. In the meantime, I thought maybe to chant. Would you like to chant with me? Gonna chant some Jai Radha Madhava. How do I put this thing? It's fine. Not in the light. Love you too, Roshan. Thank you so much for coming, for chanting. Thank you, Meatloaf. And David, nice to see you here too. Jaya Radha Madhava Punjabi Yare Gopi Janna Radha Gopi Janna Vanava Girivarnari Yasodhanandana Prajijanna Ranajana Yasodhanandana Prajijanna Ranajana Yamunatira Chiliger, Somonde, and who else is there? Let me grab a pillow. Christy, I think I saw Christy in the comments from Australia. Nice to have you with us. I just actually sent an email to Christy about the workshop that I'm planning out. And yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to speak with you about. And two, just to have some fun. We haven't done it in a while. And Meatloaf, thank you again for the contribution using the super chat. If you have any questions, Meatloaf, for the tarot session we're gonna do. Actually, that was one of the things I planned out to do too. Got these cool tarot cards. A friend of mine gave me that as a gift recently, and I thought to see if you or me, maybe we have some questions to the Gita, and I'm gonna pull out a card, a random card, and answer you personally in the live stream to your questions. David was here too. So David Barra. Nice to see everybody. Pick a card for me. Okay, Amit, so how it works is that you ask an open-ended question as opposed to like, how much money will I make next year and should I do this or should I do that? Open-ended question means, what is the purpose of my life, for example, or how do I feel about this person in my life, or how or what, or maybe when is a good time for me to go forward with my life, something like that. So, or yeah, how I can be happy. Yeah, that's a good one too. So yeah, we can pick an open-ended question, and I'm gonna pick a random card and answer you. Harnet, he is the first one who asked the question. Thank you, Harnet. And okay, David, he says, I'm on the right path with barbering and family life. All right, cool. Thank you for the update. So say stop, Harnet. I'm tossing the cards, and whichever card gonna appear in the center of the deck, that's your card. Should I stop, Harnet? Say stop. Okay, here. A bunch of questions already. That's epic. Next one gonna be Meatloaf, since he used the super chat. I remember that. All right. Wow, I never seen this card before. Look at this. So Harnet, he asked, how can I be happy? And nice Ganeshji appeared. And behind that is second chapter, verse 69 from the Bhagavad Gita. Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyani je samjagarti bhutani shanisha pusato munaya. And to answer that completely, I'm going to grab the copy of the Bhagavad Gita as it is that I have here. I'm going to read from that what it means. Shanisha pasatya munaya. It's a nice verse. It's a nice verse. I'm glad you picked it up, Harnet. Second chapter. Oh wow! I opened on that. What are the odds, eh? Oh, no, opened. Almost opened. 59, 69, or 69. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-control, and the time of awakening for all beings is the night for the introspective sage. And Harnet, remind me of a question you asked, how can I be happy, right? Something like that. Let's see if it answers your question. Maybe it's going to answer questions, other questions, someone else. There are two classes of intelligent men. The one is intelligent in material activities for sense gratification, and the other is introspective and awakened to the cultivation of self-realization. Activities of the introspective sage or thoughtful man are night for the persons materially absorbed. Materialistic persons remain asleep in such a night due to their ignorance of self-realization. The introspective sage remains alert in the night of the immaterialistic man. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement. Oh, transcendental pleasure. Maybe that sort of answers the question about happiness. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement of spiritual culture, whereas the man in materialistic activities, being asleep to self-realization, dreams of varieties of sense pleasure, feeling sometimes happy and sometimes distressed in his sleeping condition. The introspective man is always indifferent to materialistic happiness and distress. He does not. He goes on with his self-realization activities undisturbed by material reactions. Wow, I don't know, for me it really answers. I hope it answers for you too. How to be happy. Yeah, I think the last line really goes right into the core of that. He goes on with his self-realization activities undisturbed by material reactions. Ram Ram Ram, Joy, nice to see you. So yeah, it's like if you want to be happy here, you have to steadily progress in spiritual culture. I hope it somehow answers the question you had to the tarot gate of the Bhagavad Gita. Woohoo! Okay, next one is Meatloaf. Thank you, Meatloaf, for your contribution on the super chat. So I'm gonna go to your question. How does anger affect one's spiritual life? Nice question. Okay, are you still there, Meatloaf? I'm gonna ask you to say stop to the, so we can pick your card. Okay, Harnath is appreciated. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Okay, I'm gonna say stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, this is a card for Meatloaf. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Offering of devotion. Oh, you said stop with me. Just see. So this is the card that was shown. And the verse is 9th chapter. Wow, this is a cool chapter. 9th chapter deals with the most confidential knowledge. Patram pushpam palam toyam yom bhakta prayashati tadaham bhakta aparitam asyami parayatmanaha. Let's see if it answers. How does it answer your question? You're also welcome to share your realizations, how it answers the question. I'm just like really just tossing the cards and reading out loud. This verse is a very famous verse, describes what God likes to eat. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Here, Lord Krishna, having established that He is the only enjoyer, the primeval Lord, and the real object of all sacrificial offerings, reveals what types of sacrifices He desires to be offered. If one wishes to be engaged in devotional service to the Supreme in order to perform and to reach the goal of life, the transcendental loving service of God, then he should find out what is the Lord desires of him. Let me just scroll up to see the question again. Thus, meat, fish, and eggs. I think your name, Meatloaf, is already here in the verse. That's kind of interesting. So, meat, fish, and eggs should not be offered to Krishna. If he desires such things as offerings, he would have to said so. Instead, he clearly requests that a leaf, fruit, flower, and water be given to him. And he says of this offering, I will accept it. Therefore, we should understand that he will not accept meat, fish, eggs. Vegetables, grains, fruit, milks, and water are the proper foods for human beings and prescribed by Lord Krishna himself. Whatever else we eat cannot be offered to him, since he will not accept it. And thus he cannot be acting on the level of loving devotion with offer of foodstuff. So, I hope, let me know, Meatloaf, how does it connect you to your question, Or what are your realization? Adit, Hare Krishna. Vacho Vega Manasa Krodha Vegam. Nice. This is from the Upadeshamrita. Purushottam. Thank you for posting that. Where are you from, Purushottam? You should become veggie love. Interesting. So you did connect to the verse somehow. Yes. So, okay, let's see if anyone has more questions. In the meantime, what's happening for me is how I'm excited to arrange this workshop that I'm planning out. The workshop going to be around transformative communication, how to communicate with oneself, with others, understand yourself. You know, I firmly believe and experience how if we don't understand ourselves, we cannot understand others, and conversation and communication is an essential part of that. Tamil, nice. Hi, from London, okay. Oh, yeah, Tanil. Of course I know Tanil. My friends, Tanil and his sister, every time that I'm in London, we hang out and do some cool stuff together. Narayan. Okay, David, yeah, I'll be glad to pick a card for you, but ask a question. That's how it works. We ask open-ended questions. Prasadam on Narasimha Chaturdasi. You mean here in Alachua? He's from Alachua? Will I be able to achieve my dream to protect my motherland? Okay. Let's try. Okay, and then I'm gonna answer. Okay, Harley, that was a question before. Sorry, I didn't understood. Sure, I'm gonna pick a card for that too. Okay, now I'm picking a card for Srijit Mishra. Will I be able to achieve my dream to protect my motherland? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh my God, that's the same card we put on the thumbnail. What does it mean? That's a card for you, Srijit. Yes, I know Narayan. Narayan Prabhu. Got to know him through Satvatove, through the community here. What about him? Do you know him? So this verse is 8th verse. Antakale chamam eva smaran mukta kevale varam yaha prapti samadbhavan yanti nasti atra samshaya. Let's see what it means. 8th chapter, verse 5 and 6. And whoever at the time of death quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Purport. In this verse, the importance of Krishna consciousness is stressed. Anyone who quits his body in Krishna consciousness at once transfers to the transcendental abode of the Supreme Lord. The word smaran, remembering, is important. Remembrance of Krishna is not possible for the impure soul who has not practiced Krishna consciousness and devotional service. To remember Krishna, one should chant the Maha Mantra. Repeat after me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Incessantly following the footsteps of sheep Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being more tolerant than the tree, humbler than the grass, and offering all respects to others without requiring respects to return in such a way, will be able to depart from this body successfully, remember Krishna, and to attain spiritual goal, the supreme goal. So yeah, I think there's some lesson there. Motherland or fatherland, it's all gonna be gone, but Krishna is waiting for us for a long time. Hope it touches your question. So I had hey Justin, nice to see you. I had a talk here with Purushottam. Apparently he knows one of the people I distributed prasadam to here in Alachua. Where are you from, Purushottam? You said you're from Tamil, from London? No. And how do you know Narayan? I'm gonna send him hi tomorrow or today. I don't know when I'm gonna see him. Okay, David, he had a question for the card deck. Let's see. Am I on the right path with barbering and family life? Thank you for the question. I would usually suggest open-ended questions like, what is the purpose of me being a barber and whatever? But I mean, we can do it too. It just might not specifically work. But let's try. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Whoa, this is one of my favorite cards ever. Look at this, David. Tolerance. Do you see the card? Beautiful card, right? Really beautiful. So the verse is 2nd chapter, verse 14. Matras patras tu kontiya shitosh tu shukudukata agama payanityastam shidikshata bharata. To tolerate. Tolerate. I feel that maybe Krishna wants you to just to tolerate. I don't know what it means. If it means to you to remain a barber or to stop being a barber, but tolerant. I advise you to remain the question, how do you tolerate? How do you tolerate whatever is happening around you? Okay, Purushottam was asking a question. There's so many questions to the tarot deck, the Gita tarot deck. Woohoo, exciting. Well, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, woohoo. Let's see. Oh, this is a cool card too. I haven't seen it before. Doubting Soul. And the question was, Purushottam asked, how long it will take me to be devotee? This is 4th verse, 40th verse from the 4th chapter. Agyas charatas cha samsayat vashanti nayam loka chita paro nashukam samasyata. Let's see which verse. Thank you, by the way, for the questions, everybody. Very enlivening, very enlivening. But the ignorant and the faithless person who doubt this revealed scriptures do not attain God consciousness. For the doubting soul there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. Wow, that's a nice direction. I like that. Nice to see you, David, from Vancouver, right? Nice we have you here. So let's see, how does it answer Purushottam's question, how long it will take him to be a devotee? I kind of sense the answer already in the translation to the verse. Let's see what the purport says. Out of many standard and authoritative revealed scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita is the best. Persons who are almost like animals have no faith in or knowledge of the standard revealed scriptures, and some even some even though they have knowledge of it or can cite passages from it, like Ramachandra, have actually no faith in those words. And even though others may have faith in the scriptures, like Bhagavad Gita, they do not believe or worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such persons cannot have any standing in Krishna consciousness. They fall down. Out of all above mentioned persons, those who have no faith and are always doubtful, make no progress at all. Men without faith in God and His revealed word find no good in the world, in this world, nor in the next. For them there is no happiness whatsoever. One should therefore follow the principles revealed by the scriptures with faith and thereby to raise to the platform knowledge. I think that's a nice indication. What does it take to start going back to God? One should therefore follow the principles of revealed scriptures with faith and thereby rise to the platform of knowledge. Only this knowledge will help one to become promoted to the transcendental platform of spiritual understanding. In other words, doubtful persons have no status whatsoever in spiritual emancipation. One should therefore follow in the footsteps of great acharyas who are in the disciplic succession and thereby attain success. Hope it answers your question, Purushottam. Okay. Let's see, who did I miss here? Will my problems ever end? That's a funny question. Let's answer that. Let's see what Krishna says. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Whoops. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Who's that? Do you see that? Mode of goodness. That's your card. Whoever asked that, I don't even remember anymore. In the mode of happiness and the mode of goodness may maybe in the beginning seem like poison, but at the end it's just like nectar. For it is born out of peace, of self-realization. Yes. To me it seems that if we really want to end our problems, we have to come at least to the mode of goodness. Mode of goodness is threshold to self-realization. And self-realization is the threshold to liberation from here. So, yeah, if you want your problems to end, at least please be situated in a mode of goodness. Who is spamming the chat box? What happens if you have trouble chanting 60 rounds, but you still believe in Krishna and think of Krishna in your heart? Chant some rounds, I would say. Chant some like fixed number of rounds. You're gonna chant 16, chant 15, 14, 13, and make a goal to raise it. Why just 16? You can do more than 16. Harley, it actually did answer my question. Just stress with the people at work and at home life. I need to understand to be tolerant towards others. My wife is amazing, and so is my. So I just and so is my. I guess your work. So I just get selfish. Thank you, David, for showing vulnerability in your sharing, expressing how it's difficult, and it's difficult for you to connect sometimes and tolerate, right? You feeling like the urge to take one or the other, or maybe none, right? But I get that you appreciate that card, the tolerance card. It's a very beautiful card, actually. It's one of the most beautiful cards here in the deck from the cards I've seen so far. I haven't checked all the cards actually yet, but yeah, it's a very beautiful card, and it's. I feel that Krishna is trying to connect us through this verse to just be present. Be present first of all, and experience our experience. See what we have in our life. Sometimes we so much we want to fix the situation that we don't actually understand what is really happening to us. So we end up, instead of fixing it, we creating more trouble. How to conquer material attachments. Okay, let's go for it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ooh. Oh my God. Pretenders. I got this card once. This is the card you got, David. And it says the third chapter, 6th verse. Those who restrain the working senses but continue to dwell on sense objects delude themselves and are called pretenders. How to conquer material attachment? Yeah, what I get from that not to pretend. Just meet yourself where you at and start working from there. In one of these seminars or workshop that I'm planning to do, what I heard, a little spoiler to ones of you who would like to participate, I heard something very interesting, like an interesting analogy. Let's say if you want to go, David lives in Vancouver, and I'm in Florida, but I think I'm not in Florida. I think I'm in Montreal, or I think I'm in London. So if I don't know where I'm at, I cannot go to my destination from there. You see my point? Like if we have a goal, we have to know where we start from. And if we pretend to start from another place, we're never gonna reach the goal. So I hope it somehow connects to your question, right? How to conquer material? We want to conquer material attachments, right? But first of all, let's see what are our attachments. What disturbs us in this world? What do we feel emotional attachments around? Just experience our experience and start from there. Sometimes I even hear that that's true humility. Humility means to know where you at. So I hope someone answers your question, and yeah, thank you for it. Epic, David. Yeah, if you by any chance, if you're interested in this idea of the workshops, you can email me, livingmonk at gmail.com, and can tell you more about it. And so everyone else too, you're very welcome. It's a new idea that I was just thinking about, since the quarantine and like lack of like spiritual integration together. It's a nice time to dive into really what bothers us and shake our world from within and without, and go forward. What is the right path for me? Okay. Thank you, Anand, for affirming the workshop. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What's that? Do you see that? I don't see that. What is the right path for me? Oh my God. Approaching a guru. Is it flipped on your screen? When I see that on the screen here, it's flipped. So that's the card you got, Zentushu. Very soon 108,000 subscribers. Jai ho. I hope so. Why not? I will not mind. Then my mama will be proud of me finally, that I did something with my life. So, approaching a guru. What is the right path for me? Okay, let's see what's the verse. This is the 4th chapter, 34th verse. Tatvidi prabhipatena paripashyasya. Just try to learn the truth. Approach a guru with humility. Inquire from them submissively and render service. The self-realized soul impart transcendent knowledge to you because they have seen the truth. Yeah, like to know what is, to distinguish between right and wrong, we need knowledge. We need intelligence. You know, right now our intelligence is disturbed, is diluted, is contaminated. Like, we're disturbed by things which are good for us, and we connect to things which are bad to us. So we need to approach some sort of like a mentor, an authority, a mentor, that a coach that can help us to not. I would not say that the purpose of the spiritual master to tell you where to go. You know, I don't think the purpose of this accepting a spiritual master that he tells you do this or you do that. No, the purpose that he gives you a process that you can cleanse out your heart and actually connect to what is good for you. You can actually go within yourself and clearly, without any blockages, without any obstacles, look into your heart and see what's going to be good for you in this life. I don't think like when it says here guru, you know, I don't think it's like, you know, I need someone that will tell me what to do. Hey Lakshmi, nice to see you. Lakshmi from Albuquerque, right? Nice to have you with us. We're doing a Tarot Bhagavad Gita reading. If you have any question to the Tarot Gate, gonna have some fun. Have I read the Bible? I think so. I read like the Old Testament in Israel. It's kind of obligatory. Vipassana. Someone actually asked me that yesterday if I want to do Vipassana. I heard about it, and I heard that they're like kind of against any other practice. Like if I have like the chanting practice that I do in the morning, they don't allow that. And I heard that you can get away with that and you can just do it. But I mean, I don't like to have like a dual, like I don't want to pretend there that I'm not doing what they ask me not to do, you know. So, have I read Quran? Not entirely. I read some portions. Any good stuff there? Yeah, Krishna consciousness too is free from all religions. So we have something in common. We are, Krishna says, abandon all religions and just surrender unto me. Why am I born? Okay, let's go for it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oops. The sacred Om. Oh, why am I born? Rasoa mapsukonteya prabhasmi shashi suryayo pravana sarva vedeshu shabdake purusham nirshu. Sounds like Chillinger is surprised. I'm the taste of water, I'm the light of the sun and the moon. I'm the sacred syllable Om in the Vedic mantras, the sound in ether, and the ability in man. Why you were born. Yeah, maybe because of Om. I don't know. That's the beginning of creation. I don't know, man. You asked the question. You should know the answer. So yeah, like really, the session is not about me answering your questions. It's about you answering your own questions, and this is just a nice inspiration. So I hope you somehow were able to connect. If not, we can do another one. But let's see if there are more questions. Hey DT, nice to see you. Lakshmi says, my family are Jehovah's Witnesses and I am an excommunicated for interfaith or something. I lived at the temple in West Virginia. Oh, okay. Yeah, you told me once, I remember, that you lived in New Verdaven. But yeah, thank you for sharing vulnerably your family situation in the family. I heard that they do that. Different, I guess, religions, they excommunicate members who are not partaking in the religious practice, and yeah, that's their path. And I hear that it hurts you. It hurts you that they're you're not in touch with them. I don't know if it hurts you exactly, but I can feel that there is some heaviness maybe in your heart because you're not in communication with them. Thank you, Shubha, for the love. Do I believe in astrology? Yeah, I just don't know my exact date of birth. Not date, the time. But I do believe. I see that very accurate. Science of all science. Hey, John. John Hudson says, Prabhu, how long did you take before you start feeling Krishna's mercy? And may you elaborate on personal experience. Times you experience Krishna's mercy. Well, right now I experience Krishna's mercy. Like, I think without Krishna, I would not be in touch with such an amazing audience. So thank you all. Brisa Lopez, hey, ¿cómo estás? We use astrology as Vaishnavas to calculate important dates and events. Yeah, like I know it's important in compatibility and things like that. So. Mayak Shashi. How do I take your name? Okay, I feel kind of complete. Thank you everybody for your questions. I thought I wanted to groove in another chant a little bit more. And we each go to our own ways. Before I'm going to be doing that, I wanted to invite you all again to message me if you're interested in the transformative communication workshops that I'm planning to organize together with Dr. David Wolf from Satvatove. Already messaged 3 people today, like about a dozen. If you're interested, hit me up. At livingmonk108@gmail.com. Okay, there's a emergency question. Let's just do that one. Someone is depressed and brokenhearted. How he will be happy? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Good qualities. Good qualities. Let's see what it means. Good qualities, good qualities. When am I coming to India? I'm gonna flip a card for that, no problem. Samudas tapas shochotam, 18th chapter, 42nd verse. The Brahman's work is born of his natural qualities: peacefulness, self-control, asceticism, forgiveness, honesty, learning, wisdom, and firm faith in the Supreme Lord. How to be happy? Yeah, I mean, I think what I get from that, if someone wants to be happy, he should first start from. There are different types of happiness, like everyone is happy in one sense, right? Like, unless we're happy, we will not remain where we are. Like, even there are people that enjoy suffering, right? Or the masochists, right? How do you call them? But the question is, what kind of happiness you want? So, what I get from this card is that Krishna wants you, the universe, God, they want you to be situated in happiness and at least in mode of goodness. Do I read Chaitanya Charitamrita? Yes, I do. Do you see me ending up in divorce? Oh, you saw all my videos. Thank you. Yes. That's why I did the live stream. Now I know what I did that to hear that comment. Thank you so much, Mainak. And please share one of my videos after we finish this live stream with 10 of your friends. All right? So yeah, let's keep in touch. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next live stream is coming. And if you're interested in the workshop that I posted on the community bar, check out the description in the community section about the workshop, planning out, webinar online. Oh, I like this question. What is my favorite verse? My favorite verse is Sarva, that I envy no one is a friend or dear to me, but one who is a friend, one who serves me, is a friend, is a me, and I am in him. Thank you for asking that question. I find it very personal. Namah Vishnu Padaya Vishnu Pistaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitindarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prajapine Nive Vishisha Shanyavadi Asankhya Visikarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. Let's try to get 108 likes before I wind up the video. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hey, South Africa, nice to see you. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What is my star sign? I'm Libra rising. And I'm not married. Do you know anyone? Just kidding. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, 10 more likes. 7, 9. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 6. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Goranitai, 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 Jaya Goranitai, 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 Jaya Goranitai. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. 4 more likes, come on. 108. Let's close on a nice number, auspicious number. Namaste. Oh, opa. Okay, 108. Thank you so much. By the way, if some of you are from the members and you write 108, look what happens. How? I think it's only for the members. You have to do like the 2 dots and then you write you have to do like this but without the space. Whoops. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I have copyrights on this emoji. Yeah, I think you have to be a member to do that, Chilean girl. Sorry. Jaya Goranitai, 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 Jaya Goranitai, Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. So nice to see you all, and check out the community page for updates. I'm going to be updating you there more oftenly than usual. And thank you so much for watching us live. So nice to have you all here. Taj, Chand, Para, Lakshmi was here. Who else? Minibel joined late. Kind of late. And he tried to put many emojis, but the system didn't let him. So I approve this comment now. Hi gamers. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Sham. So nice to have you here. I feel blessed by your association. And someone asked me like, where do I see Krishna's mercy in my life? So this is certainly one of these opportunities for me to appreciate Krishna's mercy through you. So I'll see you all the next time. Thank you for your association, Lakshmi. Hare Krishna. And yes, again, I'm going to mention again, if some of you would like to hear some more about the workshop I'm planning out, don't hesitate. Message me, email me at livingmonk108@gmail.com. Ram Ram.